Alright guys, today I want to talk about my account. It's going to be a quick update of what I have and what I don't have. Last time I posted, some information about my account, how it was, and today I'm going to be doing pretty much the same thing. Just walking you through what I have and what I don't have. So this is some things have changed. This guy is a kind of a jack of all trades because it has all options of weapons pretty much, except the 1919, which is as you're gonna see later on, I have one specific guy for that, so I don't really need it. But I have all the weapons on it, all the mods available if I want to change it, and also the medic pouch. I got the bazookas, the S-Mine, the RPGs, you name it. This is a really old guy, as you can see. I could even buy Russian or weapons for him. Um, and also one of the good things about it is that I have pretty much the vehicles, the main vehicles for this character, and also the ribbons. So as you can see here, I have a fast reload heavy set. I have all the ribbons on gold for this guy. This is pretty much my main character. The only thing that I don't have is medic. Um, this guy right here is it's my M1 Garand guy with a pistol, so with a revolver in that case, because I use it mainly when I'm playing infantry with when there are no tanks in the battle, to cap points or defend points and stuff like that, close combat. Um, as you can see, I have all the mods for it, all the weapons here that are available in full mods. I don't have the LMGs for this guy yet because I pretty much don't have to use it. I don't really need it. The vehicles, I have also all the vehicles, including the Weasel, but I don't use it. Ribbons, again, fast reload, heavy set, all gold, and here I have everything but Iron Fist in gold. So, yep, that's pretty much it. This guy has a medic, all the medic uh, ribbons in gold. This guy, it would be a kind of a M1 guy, as you can see, like semi-auto rifles. All the people that have already played against me know that I use that a lot. This guy specifically, he has the scope available, but I just don't like to. I like to keep this guy without the scope, and this has the pocket pistol and the a tank. Uh, he runs again the vehicles and the bike. I haven't bought anything for him yet for in terms of cargo truck. Ribbon wise, he has this starts to get the heavy set silver, but the fast reload is gold, and also the ribbons here are pretty much most of them are gold except these guys right here. So yeah, in this guy doesn't have camouflage either. So uh, yep, that's pretty much it. This guy, I use him as my 1919 guy because again, this guy doesn't have it, so one of them must have it because it's a really good weapon. I run it without any upgrades because I don't think this weapon really needs one. Um, it's a beast the way it is. Uh, um, this guy has only the car. I haven't bought the bike for him yet. Um, he runs heavy set and tight grip because this weapon has 50 bullets. I don't really like using fast reload. I don't think it's necessary by the way I use them. I have available also if I want to play the 1918 or the M1 Grand on it. The pistol, I used to have it. I used to use it. Um, Grenade, spade, some medic pouches, and here, ribbon wise, it's all pretty much silver as you can see. But yeah, his main purpose is to defend the objective and give some support to people in the objective. So that's pretty much the role of this guy. I don't really use it that much, but that's the purpose of it. This guy right here is a kind of he's not an OP guy, but he's a kind of yeah, a Johnson, more like to attack points and stuff like that. Sometimes defend it as well because of the anti tank grenade that I got. and he pretty much runs Johnson, uh, this anti-tank mine, and also the medic pouch, so I can attack the point and heal myself as I'm attacking it. I usually run the max. Here I usually run the max bullet, but this case I haven't been running it. I changed it because before I would probably use the first aid kit, just one pouch, and what the other loadout that I got for this guy is that I take this out, I put this back in, and then I add one more count for the Johnson. That's usually his original setup. The reason why I've changed it to have this is because tank spam in this game, it's a reality. So you really don't want tanks getting to objective as you capture it. So I try to keep it that way. This guy's more offensive, and so here I have all the vehicles available for it. The bike, the car, and the APC, and that's pretty much it. Yep. And then finally, you got this guy, which is like usually when you're playing heroes and generals, especially against Germany, there's so many tanks. Sometimes it's just overwhelming. You can't do anything in the game with it. And for that reason, I like to keep this loadout, which is um, bazooka, some weapons so I can kill people next to me when I'm trying to kill the tanks, and also AT for heavy tanks and stuff like that. He has the bike, of course, so you can approach faster, and the truck in here specifically has the ammo crate because I can kill, reload, and go up to the next target. For the ribbon, for that reason, I keep fast reload to reload the bazooka faster, and also I use Iron Fist to give it more damage, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter which angle I hit the tank, it's gonna be a two-hit kill every time. And it's not gonna set on fire. It's gonna the second shot's gonna totally destroy the tank. That's the reason why. So that's the reason why for the fast reload I had to run and go with a grease gun and a Thompson so I can get the fast reload. Okie dokie. So this is all that I got for infantry. I'll go pilot in a second. So let's finish the infantry part of it. I have here the Paratrooper. I have two of them. This guy is a pretty brand new guy. So this guy loadouts is the Johnson because again is one of the most OP weapons to capture points. I kind of like to run the fast reload and free fall. Free fall because it's really complicated when you're getting in a match, and I would run heavy set on it. To be honest, this guy's just a smidge to get heavy set, but I would run heavy set on it. But whenever I would try to land the objective, people would kill me before I would get there. Especially if you're playing against a really experienced players, they can really kill you before you get to land. So this is really important. Even with this, it's able to die. You're able to die. So this guy again is one of my oldest characters. I have camouflage on it and everything except these two guys. I think everything else should be gold. Yep, that's pretty much it. And medic, I really don't run it, but I have available here if I want to. But I really don't run medic in this guy. And this guy I used to play before. I would to play a lot to kill tanks with it, as I was before when I was a noob in the game. Now that I don't do that anymore. This guy is my like a new guy that I have in. It has the M1 Garand on it, fully maxed out for maximum rate of fire. By the way, all of my M1Gs are like that. Maximum rate of fire. This is how I mod them. Oops, not today, buddy. And here, again, I run the scout, and here this guy is pretty much it's heavy, fast reload, and again free fall for the same reasons I mentioned earlier. There's really no need for anything else other than that. Okay, moving on to recon. Recon, I just have one recon in America, and that would be because there's no other need for having a second recon in my opinion. Maybe if you want to run the M1G, but I don't think that's really necessary. If you're gonna be running the M1G, you might as well go play infantry, right? So this guy has a bolt action rifle and a handgun, so people get closer to you. I keep camouflage and heavy set in it. I don't think I have the fast reload ribbon on it just but this is pretty much my loadout for infantry. Now we're gonna go special classes, which are gonna be pilot and tanks. So pilots are my most advanced advanced character. This guy is my only level 16 uh, in the game. So he's almost there to rank 17. I don't play the RTS part of the game pretty much, so. But anyways, let's move to what matters. So here I have the plane. This guy specifically, I have two pilots because I keep one HE and another one APCR. And this guy runs the P40 Warhawk as of today. Is the most OP plane for medium plane for America. They also got the Seversky, but I don't really use it. And the P38. So these guys they run APCR ammo or maximum piercing damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And for ribbons, I got bombs away gold and flak jacket gold. Again, this is the pilot that I use the most. So that's the reason why they're fully maxed out. And yeah, I don't have anything else of the other rooms because you don't really. If you're playing pilot, you don't want to go ground or do anything stupid like that. I don't keep any weapons with it because it doesn't make any sense at all of having a fucking weapon in a pilot. Here's the my guy that I run HE again. It's pretty much the same thing. Let me see here if I have HE. Yep, I don't have HE, but it's really easy to buy it out if you want to. But I don't really use recon that much, recon planes that much. But for the medium, as you can see, it uses HE, and this guy uses HE as well. So pretty much this guy runs APCR. This one is HE. I didn't use the recons planes very much. I hate to play with them, so that's the reason why I don't have anything on it. And again, ribbon wise, we have here on the HE guy, we have also flak jacket gold and bombs away gold. For tank, I have two tank characters. One is the high tier tanking, and another one is my low tier tanking. So whenever I feel like playing cheap, I go with this guy because he has the Stewart, the Lee, the German Jumbo, and the M10. Pretty cheap tanks, not expensive. Of course, they're not OP either, so it's a trade-off. I'm almost to the point to get this one, but I bought this guy with a combo that tank whatever it used to be a bundle that you used to have. So I got all the low tier tanks in it. For my most developed character, my most developed tanker, I got of course the high tier tanks for him in everything that you can possibly imagine. I have the M1A1. It's not fully maxed over here, but I got the wrench and binoculars because again, it's a must. If you're running tank, that's the only two things the main things you should have are these two if you're playing tanks in this game. And again, everything else is just like a plus. So this guy's right here. I don't even have the camo for this guy, but yeah, I do have the money for it. I don't think just it's not worth the camo that it's not really worth the camouflage for this tank. So well, that's pretty much it. Let's run for my German faction. My German faction, I only have infantry, two of them, pilots, two of them, and paratrooper, one of them. So for infantry, I have this guy right here, which runs. It's again, it's my oldest character. I used to have all weapons, kind of all try to have all the weapons. Apparently, I don't. But I have the SCG on it. But I usually like again to play with semi-auto rifles, so I like to keep this weapon with me. H3 because this guy doesn't really need a secondary weapon because I have 10 bullets on this guy. This is a two-shot kill, so it's really not needed. So I keep it that way. But I have the MEG 34, the MP 34, and MP 40, and the vehicles, I got pretty much all the vehicles, main vehicles for for the character. Fast reload, heavy set, and again all the ribbons except yeah, I don't have camouflage yet, but it should be close. Yeah, it shouldn't be that far. I could buy it out if I want to. And this guy right here used to be a guy that I would play like mainly to do anti-tanking with it. I would set mines. That's the reason I have all three mines, because it would put all the mines in here when I was a noob. Now I don't do that anymore. I keep the G43, the MP34. Sometimes I change it, but this is the main layout, loadout that I'm trying to do right now. To be honest, what I want to do with this guy is to be able to get all the way up to get the STG, and then when I get the STG, I would have this guy with the G43 and this guy with the STG, and that would I would call it a day. Moving on, for pilot, I have here two. No, let me do Paratrooper first. So Paratrooper, I pretty much what I did is that I bought out the para ribbon and I got myself an FG42, and that's the only reason why I bought this character in the first place, because I just wanted to play with this weapon because it's so good. It's OP. It's really a hell of a weapon. I have free fall heavy set because also I bought it out because I didn't feel like grinding it. At least so I can get the silver version of it, so I wouldn't get one shot killed by the infantry snipers, which I hate it. And again, ribbon wise, it doesn't have that much, so it's just like whatever. For fighter, I have two fighters. These are my least developed characters, pilots. So all they have is a wrench, as you can see. But this guy has all the planes, and all the planes have the maximum damage. So this one has APCR. So does this guy right here, also APCR, and this guy has HE on. Ribbon wise, this guy runs the APCR pilot. I run flak jacket gold. I bought out the ribbon because I would get shut down very easily. And the bombs away, again, it's just one bomb in Germany, and I don't play it very much, so I don't have it gold. This guy right here, I have the bombs away silver and the flak jacket silver on it, which is pretty much the only ribbon you want to play when you're doing pilot. But this guy has a G on both characters, so this on both planes. So this guy is a G, and this guy is a G. I had some friend of mine who switched over. They bought the medium plane. They bought the D version of the plane to run HE on it. I don't feel like I grinding it, but it's already there. I bought it out. I have the plane, but if I feel like doing it, I can do it. I just don't right now. Like okay, so this is pretty much all I got for Germany. I don't have any tankers. I don't have any recons for Germany because you don't need recons in Germany more than they already have today. All the infantry play recon pretty much with that 4 times scope. So alrighty, so here for the Russians, I have six Russian characters that I use. The loadout changes; it varies. I keep changing my loadouts, but as of today, I'm running this guy with a AVS, anti tank, and one pouch. I one options that I use. One of the other options that I would do with that, I would take this out. I would switch that over to the Soviet pouch, and then again I would go here and max the amount of bullets. So that would be a more offensive character. As you can see, I run the trigger and I run the spraying on it because I like to use as a maximum rate of fire. And because I'm using the AVS, it goes without saying you must have fast reload and um, um, and heavy set. Gold is an option, but I don't feel like buying it out. So I have the vehicle here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the ribbons, I got Marathon Man, Nimble. I even got Camouflage for this guy. It's a very old character. The only thing that I don't have it is the Iron Fist and Tight Grip and Point Quick Fire because I don't have a pistol for this guy. So my second guy here, my second Russian character, as you can see, I play a lot of semi-auto rifle. You're gonna see that right now. So I maximum rate of fire SVT no scope because I think the SVT is the best weapon in the game overall, and it doesn't need a scope in my opinion for many situations. Again, I always like to keep anti-tank with me so I can kill APCs or even tanks that are bothering us during the game. Heavy, medic pouch. I keep here. Uh, I have these two because I wanted to run the fast reload on it. It's a must. So if you ever play, or if you only play SVTs or semi-auto rifles, fast reload is a must. You must have it unless you have a secondary weapon to back you up, like I had on the German guy. And heavy set, and again, the this is Dead Eye. I don't have camouflage on this guy. Should be shouldn't be that far either. So this guy, he runs the semi-auto, and that's the reason why I got camouflage very easily because it's mostly the mainly weapon that I use. Again, here I have on them just the car and the bike. I don't really need anything else on it. Camouflage, as you can see, I like this gray camouflage. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some bazookas on it, RPGs, or anyways. Let's move on. So this guy was a guy with, as you can see, SVT no scope. This guy SVT with scope, same loadout. So I happen to have the PPSH on it because I would run this with a hoarder ribbon on here instead of a fast reload, and I would put like the PPS over here or the Papa Shah, and I would put hoarder, so I would get double. I would get 40 bullets with the SVT and more bullets with a close quarter weapon like that. And this guy right here, today's the just that's the way that I use it. As you can see, I have everything. I don't think I have. Yeah, I have the ammo crate and the medic crate in here, but I don't have the anti-tank. So here, ribbon wise, I have fast reload, heavy set, and again, this guy has camouflage because again, I use semi-autos a lot, so that's the reason why I have this ribbon. And again, the only thing missing is pistol because I don't really use pistol with this guy, even though I think I have it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think there's no need for you to use a sight pistol with an SVT if you have fast reload and if you know how to play with that weapon. So moving on, we have the Rambo guy. This, as you can see, this used to be, believe it or not, it's in the fourth position, but it used to be my most developed character. This was my first Russian character. As you can see, I can even switch careers if I want to. So this guy has pretty much all the weapons except in the gaunt. Today I have this guy with a bolt action, but what I actually used to use him was for this. That would be my loadout. Um, Hang on, that's the original loadout for this weapon. And this would be, I wouldn't use camouflage. I would use fast reload, and also I would use infantry first, which gives more damage. So with this loadout, you can really kill planes very easily if you want to. And again, this guy runs the bike, the car, and the APC, and that's pretty much it. Yep, ribbon wise, he has everything gold. Everything possible there is gold, unless no, not the medic one. Yep, that's pretty much it for this character. Late. So this guy I bought because when I was running, uh, no, this guy I bought to run the DP 28, which is the light machine gun. So I put it to a maximum rate of fire because I feel like doing it. lately. Before I would only have the lightning spring just to give it more rate of fire, and that was it. I like to keep it cheap when I use LMG. This guy almost has the possibility to buy the AVS. Ribbon wise, I don't play with it very much, but I like to run tight grip. So I can have a better precision against my support role when I'm defending objectives and stuff like that. So I like to keep it that way. And heavy set, and again ribbon wise, it doesn't have those that much ribbon on it, but it's okay. I can complain. And this guy, because of the German spam, I run this double bazooka guy. So it's pretty much it's no tanking. So whatever, if you like the Germans are spawning too many tanks and wanna spam the fucking game, that's my response to it. Um, and I don't have the bike on him. Yeah, I don't have the bike yet, but this gets the job done because I already have like two bazookas and an ammunition crate, so I can really hunt down many tanks with this guy. And I have Hoarder on him, extra clip. I will probably have it more in the future. Yeah, but I have Hoarder. It's funny, I should have Silver. Yeah, Silver is right over here. So on one day I'll get it. And Iron Fist, so I can have more damage in the tank. So it's gonna be a two-shot kill. Ribbon wise, again, that's I don't have many rebels on him, but for his role, he's just one of the best characters to clean out the map from tanks. Moving to Paratrooper, this is my oldest Paratrooper in the Russian side. I didn't play with it very much, but I have pretty much almost all of the weapons available for the Paratrooper. I have the PPS, I have the Papa Shah, and PPD. Um, yeah, I don't have anything like that. Yep. The first aid kit, I like to run it again. I'm playing a semi-auto rifle. Goes without saying, you must have fast reload, and I keep free fall for the same reasons I mentioned before. Uh, this is one of my favorite camos, the Palma Mobile Mountain. So I pretty much like to run them in every character. This guy has a different one, and I was developing this guy to be a, a guy who has the PPS age. That would be his role, to have the PPS age to take over points. So this would be a maximum rate of fire. But I haven't decided if I would go with the PPS age or the PPS 43. I haven't decided yet. So, but that would be his role, and he would run the SVT and I bought this. I don't know why, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. And now what I'm doing with this guy also, besides of running the PPD to get these guys, it's also good to run these to get fast reload. That's one of the main things you want to do. Play with SMGs. Uh, Recon. So I got a Russian Recon. As you can see, it runs the Nagant. It has a black camouflage, which I think it's pretty cool. I have the Nagant 1895 on it. It's not a good weapon, but I just bought it. I'm grinding it. It's not really fully well developed. I have the Recon vehicles over here as well available. I'm not sure if I showed on the American, but I also have the American vehicle. Uh, Ribbon wise, this guy is not really well developed yet. He doesn't even have heavy set. So I really like to run Marathon Man so I can sprint faster, and this so I can sneak behind the enemies and get some headshots. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But he doesn't have many ribbons on available, to be honest. Alrighty, so let me just show here the recon. I forgot to show, but here's the Greyhound. Anyways, so let's move out to the tank. I have pretty much this guy. I only have one tanker on Russian. I have the high tier tanks for the Russian. The T70, the T3485, the IS2, and the SU85. Well, there's not much to say. I have the camos on it, except this guy who doesn't have a camo, of course. And then ribbon, I have the gunner gold and the mechanic gold, it's really a must. It's the only ribbon you can really, are the only two ribbons you really use in this. I like to run the anti-tank mine on this guy because it's really useful. But again, these are two main things you gotta have with your tanker all the time. This I use to set up traps, like for example, if I'm camping with tank, which is to hunt other tanks. So you can try to put mines in places where people would try to sneak and get behind you. So yeah, that's mainly the reason why I use it. So I use in in cross roads or passes that I know people are gonna pass by, and so that's the reason why I have tanks in this character. Uh, Finally, pilot. This is probably the my second main role. I play a lot of Russian pilot as well. Not as much as the US, but I play that a lot. Again, all you need is the wrench, in my opinion. For this guy, again, he's the APCR, so he has the APCR bullet for both the heavy and the medium. And here, this guy probably has it. Yeah, right over here. And here for the HE guy, hang on, I forgot the ribbon. So bombs away and flak jacket gold for this guy. So HE guy, I have bombs away and flak jacket gold again, and he runs the Yak with HE and the PE with HE as well. So an extra bonus. Last time I didn't show this, but I feel like showing it this time. It's gonna be kind of a show off, but anyway, fuck it. I have this much credit, this much gold, and some of the stats. That some people ask me that sometimes, so this I'm gonna share that with you. As you can see, my stats are. I play a lot of. Uh, I have a long time in this game. Today it's 2,587 hours in this game. My KD as of today it's 2.5. Biggest multi kill 6. It used to be 5. I think it was less than a month ago or last week that I got this 6 multi kill. Pretty happy with it. As you can see, I played this game way more than I should. Favorite weapon? As you can see, as of now, I have more kills with the SVT-40 than I have with the M1 Grand, even though I play less time with it. So this is the reason. The reason why is because I started playing Russian later in the game, so I got more. Uh, I was more experienced, so that's the reason why today I have more kills than the last time with the weapon. But as you can see, weapon of choice are always semi-autos. I don't play German very much, so that's the reason the G43 is not up here. But again, I like the rifles a lot, as you can see. The AVS is a hell of a weapon, one of the most OP weapons in the game, the Johnson as well. So I would say that would be my two favorite automatic weapons. As you can see, I don't play a lot of German, so yep, that's pretty much it. The FG42, believe me or not, I have 2,279 kills with it in 21 hours, which is pretty impressive, I think. So I like this weapon a lot. It's a really good weapon. And the vehicles, my favorite vehicle is the P40. Yeah, it's the plane that I learned how to fly. So that's the reason why I have more time with it, is how I learned how to fly. The P38 is the plane that I have most skills because I use the P38 to farm and defend objectives a lot. So whenever I feel like the team is not making, depending on of course, it depends on the map. I use the P38 to defend, mainly to defend objectives and farm. Not proud of it, but not ashamed either. It's just it is what it is. Before I would do a lot of tanking, so that's the reason why I have the Hellcat over here, the Sherman, and mainly what I used to do with these tanks is that I would play mostly against other tanks. I don't spam with tanks. I just kill other tanks with it. So that's one of the things that you know one of the characteristics about me. I don't even think I have a kill with a tiger. Yeah, I do have six kills with a tiger and 5 kills with a tiger too. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, guys, it's a long video. It wraps up everything about my account and who I am and how I play. I have. Oh, I forgot to mention. I have 90 days veteran active as of today. 67 days left. I have another coming right up. So in another 24 hours. So yeah, pretty much what I do today is that I play the game to grind my credits so I can buy more veteran. That's pretty much what I do. I don't buy anything else today because I think I have enough of characters and stuff. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.